On April 3, 1995, the U.S. Department of Defense and the Russian Federation's Ministry of Defense, or MOD, signed an agreement outlining how DoD will provide assistance to MOD in support of the safe storage and transportation of nuclear weapons. Part of that agreement led to the purchase of emergency response equipment that allows the MOD to better and more quickly mitigate the consequences of a nuclear transportation accident. Over the past 5 years, DoD has provided MOD with such equipment. In August 2002, DoD personnel were invited to MOD's Nuclear Emergency Response Exercise, Accident 2002. This videotape contains excerpts from that exercise. The exercise started by us viewing several scenarios where a nuke weapon convoy was attacked. Here a truck was blown off the road, rolled down an embankment, and caught fire. In the back of it is a nuke weapon and a CTR-purchased supercontainer. 45 of these Pomoshnik trucks were CTR purchased and are the first on the scene after an incident. The Pomoshnik team stops away from the accident, and radiation sensors are used to ensure the area is safe to proceed. Once the area is cleared, in comes the fire truck, also bought by CTR. Out hops the team, and immediately they begin to douse the flames with special foam. Even though the fire's out, these remote temperature sensors can tell how hot the supercontainer is. When the temperature is being checked, other team members begin using other CTR equipment to cut logs or anything else that's available so that they can put supports under the truck to keep it stable. Here you can see such a log propped under the truck, keeping it from rolling. Hydraulic jacks can also be used, but there are a limited number. Once the truck is stable, the team pokes a video endoscope into the supercontainer so they can see if the warhead is safe enough to straighten the truck or whether they need to remove it as it sits. These black slabs are pillow jacks. The team places them between the truck frame and the embankment. Later they'll remove all the log supports and inflate these pillow jacks with compressed air. That will push the truck back upright. They can lift several thousand pounds with these pillow jacks. Now it's time to start the power tools to cut the warhead free as necessary to prepare it for shipment in another supercontainer that would be brought in. CTR provided hydraulic tools include jaws of life, cutters, grinders, saws, jacks, and just about any other tool that might be needed in such a situation. Here you see the jaws of life and other hydraulic tools used in an emergency rescue. When it starts getting dark or the situation is stabilized, the 8 Pomoshnik team members begin unpacking their truck and setting up camp. The truck is self-contained and can provide everything the team needs for a week. However, within a few hours to a couple days, the follow-on team will arrive to give further assistance. CTR has also provided everything that team needs. One of the items contained in the Pomoshnik is an inflatable tent. In 2 minutes, it can go from flat on the ground to fully assembled, all without any poles, ropes, or stakes. A compressor does all the work. The generator provides all the power the team will need. The roomy tents can comfortably sleep 8 people or can be used as a small temporary office. Lighting and heating kits are also provided. These next few shots show you some of the equipment in and on the truck. There is very little space not filled with some piece of equipment or supply. These trucks are built in Russia and appear to be very durable. Most of the supplies and equipment are also Russian-made. We try to buy from the Russian Federation whenever possible. On the antenna you can see weather equipment that's needed to perform nuclear fallout forecasts. The weather sensors are connected to a laptop computer inside the Pomoshnik. After the laptop gets the info, it sends a signal via satellite back to St. Petersburg to the Information and Analysis System, or IAS, which is yet another CTR project, so the experts there can assist them in making tough choices. These Connex-type containers hold the equipment used by the follow-on response teams and include a mobile IAS as one of their components. CTR is currently funding a project to provide 15 trucks to make these containers much more mobile. Again, we've tried to utilize Russian-made electronic equipment to keep costs down and to shorten repair and supply times. Having completed this demo, we moved back to the viewing stand for another scenario. We were quite appreciative of the Stylin rubber boots the Russians loaned us. We were slopping around in a couple inches of mud. This scenario saw the truck actually fall into a lake or river. As the diver is prepared, others are over the truck in a boat checking for radiation. With an all clear, the diver climbs into the water to attach cables to the truck such that it can be pulled out of the water. The diver will take other radiation measures, then connect those cables. The tow truck, another CTR purchase, is quite able to handle the easy pull. While we were at the exercise, we were able to check serial numbers on these trucks and many other pieces of equipment. This was an added bonus on which we hadn't planned. The truck is pulled out slowly because the Russians discovered the water in the super container weighs several tons. Throughout the exercise, we took numerous opportunities to discuss procedures with the Russians. We found many opportunities for us to learn from them, and they even found information from us that appeared to be helpful. Off to another site. This time terrorists have blown up a nuke weapons bunker by using conventional explosives. The area must again be checked for radiation. Several types of radiation checkers are being used. Here a troop has been injured and will soon receive treatment from the team doctor. The Russians were gracious hosts and took very good care of us on this trip. They truly appreciated the opportunity to show off their capabilities using all this CTR-provided equipment. We were quite impressed by the depth of knowledge and skill everyone on their team exhibited. We took every opportunity we could to thank them. In late October 2002, we'll bring 2 Russian officers to the U.S. to view a U.S. nuke weapons emergency exercise. This will be the first time they've come to America for such a trip. DITRA CT hopes this becomes an annual event and eventually turns into dual joint exercises in the future.